Hello everyone, my name is Sorin. Welcome back to EDI Simplified, where we turn complex EDI standards like EDFACT or X12 into structured, easy to understand concepts for real world use. Thank you for being here, and today we are going to take a look on the purpose of EDI in supply chain. So why EDI? Well, first point, automated documents exchange across partners. All the documents that are going to be pushed or exchanged between the partners are going to be automated generated documents by ERPs and not by humans. Second, that will create speed, accuracy, and end-to-end visibility because all these documents are going to be pushed to a server where both partners are going to have full visibility on what is going to be exchanged. Third, enable scalability, touchless operations, and compliance, as here we are no longer going to be bound by issues like maybe our purchasing team leaving the company and we have to push maybe hundreds of orders per week. We are no longer going to have that kind of issues. And fourth, reduce the cost and the exceptions across the chain because we are no longer bound to all the potential issues where a human can cause in this supply chain. Less issues means reduced cost and exceptions across the chain. Now let's have a look on supply chain with and without EDI. On the left part of the screen you can see without EDI there are many possible issues when it comes to human interactions, like the POs being sent on even on paper or email, rekeying, delays between the responses, frequent errors because of the human interaction with the PO, disputes, misunderstandings, poor visibility, as once we send a PO there is no visibility on how the supplier might receive or not that PO, late updates, and there is even higher potential issues like higher inventory because of duplicates PO and transfer costs. While if we are going to have a look on the EDI side, everything will be automated, near real-time exchange of the files, validation of the data, as the data is being created by ERPs, also validated by the ERP system, that will lead to few to none errors. Live statuses, as again the EDI files are going to be processed by the ERPs that will change the status on POs or other type of files instantly. That would mean lean inventory for the supply chain and faster cash cycle. So how EDI process works in the supply chain? Well, first a customer will send a PO or an order to a supplier. Then second phase, the supplier will confirm or decline the order to the customer, and that is done by sending an order response. And if the supplier accepted the order, then at the phase 3, the supplier will send a ASN to the customer confirming all the logistics and the transportation details. The fourth phase, the courier, this could be the DHL, for example. They will make sure and give to our customer tracking statuses and shipment instructions, and the cycle will close at the fourth phase, where supplier will send basically the invoice to our customer or to its finance or APT. So what would be the business impact in terms of KPIs? Well, the ODIF, or the one time in full, this means the process by end-to-end is much faster with accurate signals as everything is done automatically. The order cycle time goes down as we are no longer bound to the employees from procurement team to do the supply chain cycle. Now with automation everything is done in hours or minutes. The error rate goes down as the manual entry is being eliminated. DSO and the cash flows for finance part, everything is more visible, faster being sent by the system in terms of invoice and re-IMIDV. And of course the inventory accuracy and visibility goes up because everything is much more clear and visible, because everything is done in ASN and statuses that are being updated by the system and not by human. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next lesson where we are going to talk about EDI standards and messaging types.